Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Ushanka Show. Today I want to show you another popular treat that I used to have back in the Soviet Union, and recently I purchased a bunch of those goodies, and today we're going to look at Pryaniki. So this was another, and I guess Pryaniki can be translated like a cookie, so it's the baked goods covered with sugar. This one's called Медовый Pryanik, so it's a honey cookie. Like that. I'm trying to translate it says right here, honey cookie. But like official term was Северный пряник, so it's a northern pryanik, northern cookie. Maybe because it looks like it's covered with snow. Of course, they didn't come in the plastic bags back in the 70s and 80s. There was a big carton box full of this pryaniki, so it was extremely important to buy them when they're fresh. Because, bread products tend to get dry and hard really quick. So if you see prяники for sale, you always will ask, are they fresh? Они свежие? Otherwise, they'll be really hard to eat. And of course, I can't eat sweets just like that. I always need to have tea or coffee with it. That's I don't know if it's a cultural thing or just me. And we're gonna look at one of those in a second, but just to see, well, they didn't expire yet, so they best before December 25th, 2025, so right before Christmas. Interesting. And you see, there's another difference between European and like a Russian, Soviet time markings versus American. In America, they put day. No, wait a minute. No, this is actually American way, isn't it? First goes month, then goes date, then goes year, which is kind of wrong, I think. It should go day, then month, then year. So you go from smaller to bigger. So yeah, I was going to point it out, but they actually did the expiration date American style, so that's probably done for American market. Interesting enough, this product actually not made in Russia or Ukraine. It's a product called Lithuania, and it was imported by a company in California. What do you know? And the guy brought it from New Jersey. So that's the whole, you see how the world market, how the globalization works these days. It's the popular Russian cookie, from northern cookie from Lithuania, that was imported by a company from California. And they have a website, I might have to check it out. Bioversus. Strange name of the website, but you're welcome to check it out. I'll check it out later too. And I got flour, sugar, of course, water. Unfortunately, they have palm oil. This is like a bad thing going on right now I know at least in Russia, I'm not sure, maybe also Ukraine, they substitute a lot of oils with palm oil because it's cheaper. So this one also had this problem. And of course, I don't think it's really a healthy product. It has a lot of sugar. Let's see what we got. 12 grams of sugar in one cookie. So, and it's a traditional Russian, trying to come up with the word. I think like gel. There's a style of this painting, this picture flowers has come from gel, Russia. And it's the 400 grams. So. Okay, so this is a cookie itself. So you see, I have big hands. And you see, there was quite a few of them in the box, but I ate them all. Just left a couple to show. And when I started eating it, I realized, like, yes, it's almost like that Ratatouille show. It's a taste of my childhood, but I wasn't like really like impressed with them. They're okay, has a kind of like a little honey flavor to it. It's sweet, goes really good with the tea, but I wasn't really like, wow, it's so delicious. It's just like, oh yeah, it tastes like I'm back home having a cup of tea and pryanik. And of course, you just bite it. I just want to show you texture inside. So, just a dense cookie. I let my wife try it. She is an American, as you know, and she said it was okay. And it's not like she was really impressed, but she didn't mind it either. They make also different variety of this cookie with jelly inside, and now that combination I think is really good. I don't recall pryaniki being made with jelly filling before, but I had some of them when I visited my mom in Ukraine, and those actually, that combination for some reason hit the spot. So there'll be, this narrow area here, not a lot of it, but just like, pretty narrow, like this size filling of jelly, and they call it pavidla. So that'll be like, they call it fruit pavidla, so it's not like specific kind. It's plums and pears and apples, whatever. It's all mixed up, cooked together in this jelly, and that stuff was super delicious. So this, I'll just give a bite, see how it does. Yeah. It's good. And then, of course, there's the sugary curd on the top, comes as a second flavor to it. So, yeah. I don't say it's something out of this world. If I'll compare this Pryanik to American chocolate chip cookie, I'll choose chocolate chip cookie. And I'll prefer brownie over Pryanik. Those two things, I got really impressed. I have a sweet tooth, I have to admit that. But I got really impressed with those. I like them a lot. So yeah, it's, but it just brings that kind of different, like, oh, it tastes like home. So yeah, if you're curious, you're welcome to see if you can buy those at your local European store. Honey cookies or pryaniki. But it's, of course, like as I said, I can't drink coffee on its own, and I can't eat these guys on its own. It needs to be a combination, like hot tea or coffee with pryanik. Okay, well, it's a short video. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. Goodbye.